Few things can overhaul the look of your vehicle the way window tint can. Not only can it give your vehicle an all-new look, but it also provides tons of protective benefits. And it can keep the hot sun from burning up your car throughout the day. But while the right window tint can help with all those things, the wrong one will start to peel off, scratch up, or worse yet, won't apply right in the beginning. You don't want to waste your time, money, and energy on a subpar product, which is why we highlighted 10 of the best car window tints for you here. Not only that, but we came up with a comprehensive buyer's guide that will walk you through everything you need to know to get the perfect window tint for your car the first time. Are you looking for the best keyword? In this video, we will look at some of the best keyword on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. JNK Networks Window Tint. Best car window tint overall. If you're looking for the perfect combination of ease of installation, quality, and price, you're not going to find a better option than JNK Networks Window Tint. It uses a pre-cut design which makes the installation process a lot easier. When you place your order, you simply put in the type of car you drive. Then JNK Networks cuts out the perfect size tint for your windows and sends them to you. With a feature as great as this, you might expect the price to be astronomically high, but it's really not. Not only is it a great value, but it's a great quality too. If you take the time to install this window tint properly, there's no reason it can't give you top-notch results for years to come. Don't misunderstand us. It's not the absolute highest quality window tint out there, but at this price point, you're getting an outstanding deal. Finally, there are 3 different VLT percentages to pick from, so you can find exactly what you're looking for and get the perfect window tint for your vehicle. Number 2. Solix D Window Tint. Best budget. If you're on a tighter budget and don't mind doing a little more work, then Solix D Window Tint is an outstanding choice. It's an effective tint that will last a long time. But unlike our top choice with Solix D Window Tint, you'll need to measure it out and cut it out yourself when it arrives. You order this tint in 20 by 10 sheets, and then you need to measure everything out for your specific windows. If you do it right, you can get the same quality results with a little more work, but spend a fraction of the amount. However, if you do it wrong, you'll need to order more. If that happens, you'll spend just as much and need to put the work in yourself. Another disadvantage of going with this window tint is that it only comes in 1 VLT percent. If you want 10% VLT, it's fine. But if you're looking for anything else, this window tint doesn't have it. In the end, if Solix D Window Tint is right for you, all comes down to if you want 10% VLT and if you trust your abilities. If you do, you can save yourself quite a bit of money by getting this one and cutting it out yourself. Number 3. MotoShield Pro Premium Choice. If you want professional quality window tint and don't mind spending a little more, then MotoShield Pro is what you want. It's a dual film window tint that will last the lifetime of your vehicle if you install it correctly. Even better, this MotoShield Pro film comes pre-cut specifically for your vehicle. You don't have to worry about messing up the measurements. You can simply install it and move on with your day. Another perk of going with this MotoShield Pro window tint is that there are 7 different VLT percentages you can pick from. If you want extremely dark windows, go with 5%. But if you want something a little more transparent, their 75% tint is an option too. Moreover, while this window tint is certainly more expensive than any other option on our list, you can order for just the windows you want. Whether you're replacing tint on a single window or only putting tint on rear windows, you can order exactly what you want and nothing more with this tint. MotoShield Pro is a great window tint, but you'll need to spend a little more to get it. Number 4. TrueLine Window Tint. TrueLine Window Tint is another pre-cut window tint that just narrowly missed our top choice. It's a great mix of price, quality, and ease of installation, and you can order for specific windows on your vehicle. The reason TrueLine Window Tint didn't make it to our top choice all comes down to the fact that it's just a little bit more expensive. It's just as easy to install and as a high-quality tint. But if you can save yourself a few bucks on a comparable tint, you should. However, TrueLine Window Tint comes in 2035 and 50% VLT, which are all options that JNK Networks Window Tint doesn't come with. So, if you want that VLT percentage specifically, TrueLine Window Tint is the best option out there for the money. It's not quite as high quality as MotoShield, but it's not nearly as expensive either. Most people won't have any issues with the quality of this window tint, and you can save yourself quite a bit of money compared to MotoShield. Number 5. Toyoko Window Tint. Toyoko Window Tint is another high-quality window tint option you need to measure out and cut yourself. This makes it a little more work, but compared to the pre-cut window tint, it's more affordable. However, while it's more affordable than pre-cut window tint, compared to other window tints you need to cut yourself, Toyoko Window Tint is on the pricier side of things. It certainly costs a bit more, but it's also a better quality than most other options, and if you apply it correctly, you shouldn't ever need to replace it. Another advantage of Toyoko Window Tint is that while most window tints you need to cut yourself only come in one size, there are plenty of different sizes to choose from for you here. Measure your windows before you order the tint, and you can get yourself the perfect amount of tint for your next project with just one order. Not only are there tons of size options, but there are also 5 different VLT percentages for you to pick from. Whether you want an extremely dark 5% VLT window or something that lets in far more light, like a 70%, Toyoko has what you're looking for. Number 6. Lexan Window Tint. Lexan didn't crack the top half of our list, but that doesn't mean it's not a top-notch choice for you to consider. It's an extremely affordable choice, but it's another window tint you need to cut yourself. This makes it a bit more work than the pre-cut window tints, but you're also not spending as much. Overall, the window tint itself is pretty easy to apply once you measure it out and cut it down to the right size, and it even comes with an applicator tool to help you get it on. However, while it's a great and affordable window tint option, one of the primary concerns with it is that it only comes in 1 VLT percent. If you want a 35% VLT, it's not a bad choice, but if you want something a little more customizable, this isn't the way to go. Number 7. MotoShield Pro. This is another MotoShield product, but while the first MotoShield window tint on our list offers pre-cut tint and lots of VLT percentages, this window tint is a bit more limited. These are just the rolls of tint that MotoShield uses for their pre-cut options, allowing you to make the same exact tint at a fraction of the cost. It's one of the highest quality tints out there, but it's also far more expensive than most window tints you need to cut yourself. Still, it should last the lifetime of your vehicle if you install it correctly, so it's really a one-time expense. You also get tons of size options to pick from. In fact, while we usually like to list all the size options you have to pick from, the sheer number of options with MotoShield makes that extremely impractical. Measure out what you need and figure out how you're going to cut it out. If you do that, you won't need to order any extra tint and spend more than you need to. It's the best of the best. But with how much this window tint costs, we wouldn't blame you if you went for another option farther up the list and save yourself some money.